Okay, so for me, very disappointing fight. I was expecting for it to go a little bit longer to see what's gonna happen. But unfortunately, all it took was a single punch from Ilia to become UFC a lightweight champion. And Charles Oliveira, this guy got cracked many, many times before. And now this was completely devastating. And the question was before this fight, does Ilya pack a punch? And yes, he is elite puncher at 155. He's going to be hitting very, very hard. You cannot get struck clean by this guy or else you're going to go to sleep. But in this fight, some interesting things were happening. The grappling exchanges were very interesting. I was hoping for it to go a little bit longer so that we can see some situations. Ilya got tied up at the beginning. Charles Oliveira was able to get the body lock. There was some kind of a takedown and then a reversal by Ilia, and then he was inside control, almost in the crucifix position. And then a little bit of a scramble, and Charles Oliveira does not have good control. He's good in the scrambles, and he takes advantage of these positions. There was some kind of a heel hook attempt, and that was all it. They stood up again. Couple of front lead leg kicks by Charles Oliveira, but not enough for this guy. He didn't bring nothing to this fight. 35 years of age, cracked many, many times before in his recent fights. And this is what you get. You get a very easy fight for Ilia, comes up to 155. They bring him Charles, which is completely ridiculous. This matchup is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I predicted this fight for Ilia to knock him out, but I was not expecting for it to be this easy. This is so easy. So easy. Come in, you put one shot, and it's completely finished. And now we have a situation that Paddy Pimblett is now getting the title shot in front of Arman Tsarukyan, who was deserving of this fight. I don't care what anyone says. He should have been granted this fight before Charles Oliveira. And this is what you get now. But at least with Paddy Pimblett, he's young, he's fresh, you know. Make no mistake, he's going to be laying down unconscious as well. But at least he's young, fresh, and he's going to bite. He's going to try and bite, and he's going to try and do something in this fight. But unfortunately for Ilya, or actually unfortunately for myself, I don't like this guy, and for me, not charismatic enough, and I just don't like his vibe. But we are gonna have to be counting for a long, long time. We will be counting days until someone beats this guy. Only people that can beat Ilya are Arman Tsarukyan and Islam Makhachev, and even those fights, I would say 50-50. But yes, Ilya, very good performance at 155. He showed he has good power. He has shown that, yes, he can survive in some of the clinches, and he can survive in the scrambles against a very good guy in Jiu-Jitsu. And this is the situation. Of course, yet many more unanswered questions because I wanted to see the fight going past 3 rounds. I wanted to see more clinch, more grappling, more of these exchanges. But unfortunately, all we got was a knockout punch.